to 4. And this is Louise. This is Thelma's sister. Again, they were brought in together in May as strays. And now we're looking to find them separately their forever homes because they have so much learning to do. They are a bit of a handful together. So we will be adopting them to their each individual new homes. All of the things that we talked about for Thelma are true of Louise. Right now, Louise is a little shyer than Thelma is. She doesn't walk as nicely on the leash yet, but again, still a ton of potential, very affectionate. And another thing that's important to know about these two dogs is that they both tested positive for Lyme disease. So when animals come into the shelter and they test positive, which happens quite frequently, unless they are actively showing symptoms of that illness, we're not treating them for that. These guys were actively showing those signs, so they were being treated for that here in the shelter. Again, that's something that you want to talk to your vet about to make sure that you're able to take on that responsibility of that illness. We don't want anyone to take on an animal that they then feel like they can't afford or handle that, whether it's a medical issue or a behavioral issue, and then they have to bring the animal back. That's stressful for the animal, it's stressful for the family, so we want to make sure that everyone's understanding all of that before they get started in the process. She is a little bit fearful of things. She was fearful of the squeaky toy. So she's gonna, as I mentioned before, just a lot of learning. Everything is new to them, but if you give them a little bit of patience, they'll show you how truly wonderful and affectionate they are. And they can be trained to be the dog that you want them to be. You just have to be willing to give them that time. They are again, kind of like project dogs, both Thelma and Louise. They have made great progress in the time that they've been here with us, but for them to really, truly make all of the progress that they need someone who's willing to train them, either whether you're seeking help from a professional trainer or just doing it on your own, and someone who's really going to be patient with them and understanding that, you know, they've never had to worry about going outside to go to the bathroom because they were already outside. They didn't really need to know how to sit. They needed to know how to do other things. So as long as you're willing to give them the time that they need, they're going to make great members of the family because they are so sweet, so affectionate, and they're just loves, and they're looking for someone to provide them with unconditional love. If you're interested in either Thelma or Louise, you can visit us here at Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center. The adoption fee for both of these dogs would